Hey guys, it's me, Reds91, and I'm bringing you some news on the Nintendo Switch. Now, recently Nintendo had a corporate management policy briefing. Basically, it listed out a bunch of different stuff. It was like 21 pages. So they had the 3DS stuff, Wii U stuff, mobile app stuff, and they ended with the Switch. Now, I'm not going to go over all the 21 pages. I'm just going to go over what they talked about the Switch. Here's actually near the end of the presentation, on actually page 20, they said, at the presentation, we announced that there were over 80 titles in development from more than 50 software publishers, but that number has now climbed to over 100 titles from more than 70 publishers. Please look forward to more announcements about the software lineup in the future. Wow, just wow. I mean, like, when Nintendo said they had more at the reveal, they really meant it. Like, that's a big announcement. So, over 100 titles in development from over 70 software publishers. I mean, that's huge. Nintendo, see, what this tells me is Nintendo finally listened to us about the third party and all that stuff. Even though they tried it with the Wii U. They did. With the Wii U, they, at the beginning, tried to appeal to a lot of third party, and they just didn't follow through. It looks like this time it seems different. It looks like this time they're going to try to follow through with the third party. But 70 software publishers, over 100 titles in development, I mean, that just to me means that Nintendo has finally realized that they need third party to survive. They've probably gone to third party companies. They probably worked out deals and stuff like that. And who knows, many of these, from these 70 software publishers and these 100 titles, maybe we get a bunch of AAA in there. Maybe we get some Call of Duty announced at the E3, because we still haven't heard from much big AAA. The only big AAA games that seem to come into the console from third party developers are Skyrim, 2K18, and FIFA. So perhaps in these over 100 titles in development, there are some big AAA games in there, and it would be great. I think Nintendo really has the potential to blow us away at E3, because if they don't even have to announce their own IP. They've already announced so much of they were like Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, Legend of Zelda, Splatoon. All their first party games that are coming out, I think, are enough to hold us just at least for this year. So I think that if at the E3, even if they just focused all on the third party, they would really kill it. I think people would just, if they announce like Call of Duty and Ghost Recon and whatever next game EA is coming out with, whether it be another Battlefield or something like that, and if they announce all these third party, I think Nintendo would just kill it. But at least what I'm saying here from this, it seems like Nintendo is really trying hard, because they realize that the Wii U didn't have the software, and they're trying hard to get all the software, and it really shows me that Nintendo actually is growing, and they're not being stubborn, not thinking, oh, we're doing it our own way. No, it seems like they really realize we need to get the games from the third party. We can't just rely on our own IPs, and from those random other third parties that support Nintendo, we have to rely on a lot of third parties. We have to get the games in. You have to get the games in. And this, at least, because 100 titles in development, I'm pretty sure that's like more than half of what the Wii U had in its whole lifespan. So even with just these titles in development, that's a lot of games for this system. So congrats, Nintendo. It seems like you finally learned your lesson. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that over 100 titles in development from 70 software publishers shows that Nintendo has finally learned their lesson, that they need to really appeal to the third party for the Switch to be successful? Or do you think this is kind of like the Wii U? Because remember, the Wii U did have something similar where it had a lot of third parties supported at the beginning, and then after like the first year, drop it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you all.